friends, welcome to my channel Mindful Convo. Please don't forget to subscribe and like my channel. So we are here for another Selenium interview questions. Previously we had discussed about the Selenium basic interview questions that include the Selenium WebDriver, Selenium RC and other basic interview questions. So our first question is, how can you click the element in Selenium? Okay, so how can we click an element in Selenium? As we all know that the syntax for Selenium is driver dot find element by dot, let's say id equals to something dot click. It means if we want to use the click function, then we need to write the whole XPath or any locator to find that element and then use the click function. Then our second question is, how can you enter a value in the text box in Selenium? So how can we enter the value in text box in Selenium? We can do this by using the send keys. We can write the same until this locator and use send keys option and write anything in that. Okay, now the third question is how to find whether an element is displayed on the web page in Selenium. So in order to find whether the element is displayed, it has three functions like is displayed, is selected and is enabled. Basically, as the name suggests, these are the Boolean functions. So we can sum up that is displayed, is enabled, is selected. The second part of the question is that is it possible to automate the capture using Selenium? No. It's a big no. That's the main disadvantage of the Selenium, that it is not possible to automate the capture using Selenium. So our next question is that what is the difference between the find elements and the find element? The first difference, as the name suggests, that the find elements return a list of web elements, while the find element return a single web element based on the locator passed as parameter. The syntax of web element is driver dot find element by dot XPath or id, and we can save this in a web element data type, let's say S. Okay, and the syntax of find elements is the list of the web elements let's say lst equals to driver dot find elements by dot XPath. Okay, now as we have discussed about the syntax, the other difference is that if there is no element found, then find elements throws an exception named no such element exception. While in the find elements, if there is no element, then it will return the list size as 0. That means there is no exception like no such element exception in the find elements. The next question is that why do we need session handling? Basically, it's a very rare question, but it is asked by the interviewers many times. Selenium WebDriver interacts with the browser all the time to execute the commands. At the time of execution, there can be possibility that before your execution completes, the other person can start the execution for the same browser on the same machine. So in order to reduce these disadvantages, we need to use the session handling. And in order to use the session handling, we can write the name as parallel attribute in the testng file in order to get the better session handling. Now, the next method is give one practical example of find elements. Okay, so we will do this, the practical example. First of all, we will copy this, okay, by XPath. Now, what we need to do, first of all, we will see the size of the list, lst.size, okay. Then we will iterate the list till list.size. For example, we need to take all the tags from the web page. Okay, so when we are iterating, we need to write then we can sys out the list, either the list, or if we want to sys out this list.getI, then we need to take it in some string variable, let's say links, and then paste this link in this. If we want, then the links are also accessible outside the for block, then we need to make this link as a global variable. Okay. Now our next question is, what is assertion in Selenium? So assertion is used as a verification point. It verifies whether the test has passed or not based upon the statements we have provided. The types of assertion are first assert and verify. So here the main question that comes into everyone's mind, that what is the difference between the assert and the verify, as they both are used as a verification point. Basically, assert, if the assert condition is true, then the program control will execute the next step. But if its condition is false, then the execution will stop and further test step will not be executed. While in case of verify, if the condition is false, then the program will not halt. Mostly, the verify command is used to check non-critical things. It means that we can move forward even though the end result is not true. Okay, then the next question is that can we handle the Windows based pop-up? Selenium does not support the Windows based pop-up. Selenium is an automation tool that only supports the web application testing. We can handle the pop-ups, Windows-based pop-ups using RPA or any other robot class. Our next question is that how to select a value in drop-down. So, if we want to select a value in the drop-down, then there is a select variable. There is a select class even, not a variable. There is a select class that is mentioned in the Selenium. So, in order to see the implementation, we will see the web element, let's say drop down equals to driver dot find element by dot xpath. Here is the xpath of the drop down. Okay, then we use select and make its instance as s, and in its constructor we will pass the drop down. Okay, now using this instance of the select class, we can select the element from the drop down either by the select by visible method, select by visible text. In this we have to write the string, or select by index, or select by value. Okay, now our next question and the last question hopefully is why JavaScript executor is used in Selenium, and explain the syntax. So our main question is that when we have click function and the send keys function and other functions too, then why are we using the JavaScript executor? Sometimes the command used by the Selenium does not react well. That's why we use JavaScript executor in order to do the actions forcefully. So the basic syntax of the JavaScript executor is this: JavaScript executor JS equals to JavaScript executor driver. Then JS dot, it's the instance of the JavaScript executor, and it's the method of the JavaScript executor execute script, in which there are two arguments as argument 1 and argument 2, in which the first argument is script and the second as the arguments. So if we want to click any element using the JavaScript executor, then what should be done? What should be the syntax? The syntax is web element, let's say element is equals to driver dot find element by dot either id or xpath. We use the same syntax like, and when we use this, we need to pass arguments 0. It means it is pointing to our web element, and in this we need to write the function. That means just like that. Okay, so this is our last example. This is our last question too. So thank you guys, and please don't forget to subscribe and like my video, and stay tuned for the other videos. Goodbye.